Hello and welcome back to part 12 of Unprogrammable's playthrough of Shadowrun Returns. Last time we helped Coyote get her cousin Gino, and now we're back looking to talk to Mr. Delilah, but not before Cherry Bomb wants to talk to us. So Cherry Bomb flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey, Unprogrammable, there's a woman looking for you, Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Bellevue type. Wouldn't order anything, won't touch anything. I think she's afraid of diseases or something. Thanks, Cherry. No charge, chummer. What? I hope not. Why is the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon. Just a few salarymen slumming Touristville and hoping to talk to Madame Sinful and some die-hard regulars. Madame Sinful? Who is that? Ugh. That's what the downtown folks call Mrs. Kabuta. She's a tourist. It's a Touristville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. I guess that's fair. Who's around? I just got in, but I think Coyote's cleaning the back bar. Mr. Delilah is hanging out in his usual place. The vendors downstairs came in a few minutes after me. And Bartlett's here. That's a weird name. Bartlett's here. Don't think you've met him yet. Who's Bartlett? John Bartlett. Big presence at the end of the bar. He's in the biz. Connected. You might want to meet him. Is that guy still bothering you? You mean my ex Shane? Yeah, he's the Universal Universal Brotherhood weirdo who's trying to recruit her. No, he hasn't been in. No, he hasn't been in since that last time. No calls or pages or handwritten notes either. Weird. He was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. Maybe he'll find someone at the Universal Brotherhood of his and settle down. Maybe. You seem pretty scantily clad there. Maybe you're not his type anymore. I'm gonna have a look around. Have fun. I will. So it looks like this guy's probably a badass. Let's go talk to the badass. John Bartlett. Wow, he looks like a badass too. Got those sick ass sunglasses and 2 swords. Jesus. Full of life with a quick smile, the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey guy, what's shaking? A little this, a little that. What's it to you? And have you looked around? There's a whole lot of shaking going on. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna go with the top one. A little of this, a little of that. Hear that, Ome. I might have something for you if you got the new yen. Cool. Time is money. I'm listening. Don't got time or money, chummer. Maybe next time. I'm interested. I do have some new yen that I haven't spent yet, so maybe. Let's see. So time is money. I'm listening. You ever hear? You ever hear of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. An in-the-know guy like you has to have heard the premier Merc team out there. That guy sounds like a douchebag. Well, less of a douchebag, more of a, overly selling himself. Let's go with it. If you say so. I haven't heard of him, but whatever. We're a tight unit. We cost a bit more than the common rabble, but we're worth it. Oh, this is probably for the team I need to collect from Shaman, or not Shaman. Well, she's a Shaman, but the Shaman Shannon Half-Sky. Let's see, we got Mr. Delilah to talk to over there, but we're going to talk to Jessica Watts first. So this is Sam's sister, I think. Oh, she looks pretty. At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world, the opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Miss Watts? Jessica Watts? She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it is clear that she is well outside of her comfort zone. Yes, and you are? Unprogrammable. I'm looking into your brother Sam's death. Name's Unprogrammable. I used to work with your brother Sam. My friends call me Unprogrammable, and I counted Sam among them. So let's go with that one. So my friends call me Unprogrammable, and I counted Sam among them. That's funny. I didn't think Sam had many friends. We seemed like a bit of a weirdo, so I don't really blame her for thinking that. Friendship is defined a little differently in the shadows. Yeah, that's fair. Well, maybe former business partners is closer to the truth. That's probably actually closer to the truth. Quality over quantity, I suppose. I'm gonna go with the bottom one. Makes me sound awesome. Quality over quantity, I suppose. I'm sorry. It's just that it doesn't match with the picture of Sam I've had in my head all these years. That's fair. She shakes free the thought and attempts a lukewarm smile. So you're the one then? The one I was called about? Damn straight I am. I'm the badass elf dude who wants to summon bears and shit. A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead, and that I should come to this place and speak to someone about an investigation. Sam didn't die of natural causes, he was murdered. That's right, and I'm hoping you can help me get to the bottom of this. I'm very sorry for your loss. Huh. Well, the bottom one is a little... Like, it's all nice and stuff, but I feel like, we're past that point. I feel like the top one's a little too, to the point. So let's go with that's right, and I'm hoping you can help me get to the bottom of this. I don't know what use I'll be. Just answer a few questions is all. Alright, but... She then furrows her brow, regarding you more critically. You're not with the police, are you? No, I'm not. That a problem? Figure that all out yourself? I'm getting that a lot lately, but no. You know what? Let's go with that. Let's try to, appeal to her with a bit of a haphazard joke. I'm getting that a lot lately, but no. By the look on her face, she's clearly struggling with this. I'll be honest. I would just as soon put this all behind me, and the fastest way to do that is through proper channels. You don't know how the shadows work. Jessica. Surely there's an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? See, I am a professional. Lone Star? Professional? Not the ones I've seen. I think they can use all the help they can get. Let's go with the top one, just to, put my foot down. I am a professional. But you must have better things to do than waste your time searching for whoever killed my low-life brother. That's a little harsh. We lowlifes have to stick together. Besides, I'm not doing it for free. This kind of payday, few things I'd rather be doing. First, Sam was my friend. And second, I'm being paid for my trouble. I like that the top one kind of pokes fun at her for calling us lowlives. So let's go with the bottom one. First, Sam was my friend. And second, I'm being paid for my trouble. She seems genuinely surprised. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that anyone who really knew Sam would put up the money. Who is it? Sam, he hired me from beyond the grave. I'm afraid that's on a need-to-know basis. Actually, Sam hired me himself. So the last one sounds like I'm not giving her enough information about it, so I'm going to go on that second one. I don't really want to be a jerk. I mean, she can know this, I guess. So, Sam, he hired me from beyond the grave. I don't understand. Well, let me tell you the explanation in a second. It's called a dead man switch. It triggered when he died. I don't expect you to. It is what it is. He set it all up before his death as a contingency. Now, let's just tell her what it is. It's called a dead man switch. It triggered when he died. Am I to believe that my drunken sot of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh, she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back, he's dead, and I still have to deal with him? Yeah, sounds about right. Sorry, Jessica. Jessica composes herself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, unprogrammable. You seem like a decent person. I'm not trying to move on with my life. But I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother killed herself last year, and Sam was Sam, you know? I've worked so hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. Yeah, that's fair. I'm closing in. I can feel it. You're not asking me to quit, are you? I would love nothing more than to give you closure, and quickly. I really don't feel like I'm closing in, so I don't want to lead her on like that. Second one sounds kind of harsh, so I'm gonna say I would love nothing more than to give you to give you closure and quickly. I appreciate that, but I think I'd prefer to just let it be. No one else needs to get hurt. That's such a ugh, doesn't make any sense. On the streets, honor still means something. I'm sticking with the job. Sam's paying 100,000. Can you beat it? Your brother had my back when I needed him. I can't walk away from this. That's fair. I'm liking the last one. The second one kind of seems like I'm almost afraid to click it, because what if I click it and then she gives me more money? Which, I mean, that would be completely out of context, but... And then, like, the game's over. I don't want it to end yet. So let's go with, your brother had my back when I needed him. I can't walk away from this. Are we talking about the same man? My brother was worthless, unprogrammable. Worthless. He used people. She sighs. She's done. Never mind. I can see that you are not going to let this go, and I respect that you are honoring my brother's memory in your own way. But I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Yeah. Oh shit. Fuck. Anyways, Jessica's demeanor instantly changes from reluctant to helpful in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things in a way that police can't, and maybe I can help. What do you need from me? So this looks like just a list, so I'm just gonna... There's no way that this is a choose one. Let's go with it. When was the last time you saw or spoke to Sam? It's been ages, I can't even remember. The bartender here recalls Sam complaining about arguments with his sister. There was a note on Sam's body, sounded like an apology, an offer to meet up and bury the hatchet. It was signed to Jessica. Nothing, not even a phone call, a letter. Let's call her bullshit right away. There was a note on Sam's body, sounded like an apology, an offer to meet up and bury the hatchet. It was signed to Jessica. I wrote many such notes in the beginning, but I haven't made such an effort in a long time now. I don't know why he would have kept it. Fair enough. Where were you the night of Sam's murder? I will overlook the implied accusation and tell you that I was at a fundraiser all evening, a very crowded fundraiser. Fair enough. That was a bit of an accusation, but whatever, man. I'm gonna figure it out. Did Sam have any enemies? Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know of any others. You would likely know better than me these days. Kind of sounds like she sounds like she's like part of a corp or something, and she kind of went like the rich route, and he went the, you know, kind of fucked his life over route. Oh well. Were you and your brother close? Okay, this is I feel like I already know the answer to that. Oh, and she feels the same way. I think I've made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? Yeah, it's fair. You don't seem to care whether his killer faces justice. Sounds like you hated him. You don't sound sad that he's gone. Let's go with the top one. These other ones are not quite as good. So, you don't seem to care whether his killer faces justice. Of course I want justice. I just can't let him drag me down again. Show her the picture of her and Sam as children. Jessica takes the photo from you guardedly, as if it might sting her. But that guard drops the moment she looks at it. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. I can't believe he kept this. It's one of the few possessions he had. Maybe not such a bad guy after all. You look so much alike as kids, and happy. Let me go with that one. It was one of the few possessions he had. She studies the old photo for several silent moments. What happened between the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were a family. Then after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't get back to a new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives. But after, everything got mixed up. You can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays wet across her eyes, and it seems that she's not just talking about her father. No, she does miss your brother. How cute. Jessica then steels herself to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house. He truly did. But he couldn't handle it, and pretty soon he had spent every dime of our father's life insurance. Every dime. After that was gone, with Mom working 2, 3 jobs, he spent all her money too. I couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so finally I just had to leave. She holds the photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, and another looking to hold on to both. May I keep this? I don't have an issue with that. Sure, I got what I needed from it. Sorry, it's evidence, and please do. So, let's go with the top one. Sure, I got what I needed from it. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's a kind enough gesture. It wasn't like it was worth anything to me. Tell me about your mother and her death. She was a devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. Now, it's, well, working two or three jobs, I'm not really surprised by that. But she turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming, refused to acknowledge he was his downward slide. I couldn't watch her do it anymore, so I moved out. I feel like that's she's kind of just running away from her problems here. Like I mean, if the same thing happened to me, I don't know if I choose a different path, but I'm gonna judge her from my from my pedestal of behind a computer. After I left, we drifted farther and farther apart. I wasn't here when she died. In fact, I didn't know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. That's fair. Where were you living before you moved back here? Cal-free. Is that like California? What brought you down there? It was less of what brought me there than what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. Oh, so is it California or Cal-free? Maybe like Cal-free is a city in California, like this is the Barrens. Anyways, and did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life, a vision for what the world could become, and I came back here to help it make it happen. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Mrs. Watts. Miss Watts, not Mrs. Watts. She's not married yet. Just, I don't know if she gets married. That was just, I don't know. That was a stupid joke. Just as well, I need to get back to the office. Bullshit. But before I go, you should know that I'm reinterring my mother's body tomorrow, and I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral's tomorrow at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Thanks, I might swing by and wouldn't miss it. I'm gonna bottom one kind of keeps consistent with my story, so wouldn't miss it. Goodbye, unprogrammable. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stay safe. Aww. Thanks, Jessica. How much karma do I have? That's. I feel like I have 14. Every time I think I have 8, I always end up having almost twice as much. So let's see. I'm using my rifle and I'm using charisma. So do I need any more? I feel like because quickness up here. I could go full automatic. I could get that and then just kind of stick with it for a bit until I want to upgrade everything else. Yeah, I might do that and then spend the rest on in charisma here. So increases chance to hit with conjuring spells, unlocks etiquettes that affect conversation. Ooh, so if I upgrade this, I got a new etiquette. I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Oh, let's just fucking straight up did it. Right into it. Cool. So etiquette is about knowing how to behave, blah blah blah. We've read this before, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. I guess that's fair. We wouldn't want a double etiquette. So I want corporate, gang, socialite, street, or academic. Well, based on what I've seen, gang doesn't seem to be a huge problem. I'm not really running in with any sort of gangs that I really care about talking to. I haven't met anyone academic. Street, I feel like, is similar to Gang and Shadowrunner. I don't know if I need Street as much. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get as much out of it. Social ed, I don't know. So I'm gonna go with corporate. I think corporate might be the next little area that I'm gonna be talking at least directly to. So let's go with that one. Corporate. Cool. We have 5 more points. 5 more points. Where can I put them? So I can get a lightning barrier. So the air barrier reduced AP. So maybe lightning barrier does damage, or maybe it also reduces AP and just less, or does less of it. I don't know. Is there anything else I want? So body. I think fuck. I should probably put some points into body actually. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my decision now, but next time, hopefully I remember this. You guys can remind me. I'm gonna put some points into body so I take less damage, or at least can take more damage because I'm getting my ass whooped half the time. Cool. All right. Now let's move over. These guys probably not. Coyote's probably gonna say something interesting, but let's go talk to Mr. Delilah first. See if we can get some people to join us on the run that Shannon wants to go on. Mr. Delilah, if you're talking to me, there's business to transact. Am I right? Of course you're right. It's your job to be right. It's always business with me. Yes, Mr. Delilah. I have a need I think you can fill. You know, let's do an underhanded compliment. Well, it's not an underhanded. It's like an under the table compliment. I don't know. I made that up. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe it'll become a thing. Underhanded or under the table compliments. Of course you're right. It's your job to be right. This is correct. You are a smart guy. What can I do for you, smart guy? Huh. I don't, can't... That kind of sounds like sarcasm. I'll let that slide for now. Say it again and I'll summon a bear or something. I need to put a crew together. You got Scratch? You're planning to pay me out of your earnings. Let's see, how much is this going to cost me? I can pay the runners up front. I pay a percentage of what I earn. Well, Shannon gave me 4 grand to get runners, so I'm just going to use that. I don't know if the percentage is the way to go. So let's go with I can pay the runners up front. Excellent. Excellent. We agree on the terms. I've got some runners on call if you've got any special requests. No, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's see him. Oh, cool. Takes me to a separate window. Okay, so I can add. Looks like I can add 2 more. Oh, this is pretty cool. So we got a whole list of them here, varying prices, doing what they do. So I'm a shaman. She's a shaman. What's this? Oh, she's like a shaman mage. Oh, okay. Cool. So she's like a shaman mage. I'm like a full-on shaman. So let's go with. Let's see. Let's try to get some. Just straight either damage or maybe people who can soak up damage too. So we have adept, deckers. I feel like deckers and riggers might be a good. No, samurais. Deckers and rippers might be pretty good if I need to hack anything. Let's see. Creates an assassin expert systems program and creates a shield. Hypno noose, or yeah, hypotnoose. Oh my god, it took me that long to say hypotnoose. Grim Peeper. Oh man, I'm gonna read these names. Ben's the Willow and Mistlewek, or Mistlywek. No, it's not really that funny. Grim Peeper, Hypotnoose, Halen Mar. Ooh, he's a mage. Sweet. I don't care what's that we're in. Nicolo Novakowski. That's a pretty normal name. Sonia Krieger. Maerska. Iron Liz, that's weird. Jesse Blue, cool. And Hart Arlington. Oh, and Bosnia Bomb. So Bosnia Bomb is another shaman. I don't really want another shaman. I already have two. This guy doesn't even have any shaman stuff. So let's go with a rigger. Or no, I'm gonna go with a decker. So we have a machete. So what is he? So he's all about. Yeah, I'm gonna get pot noose, and let's get one more. So adepts. I don't know if I want to do an adept. Decrease the. Oh, cool. Oh, this guy heals though. Ooh, but do I really need that? Oh, cool. Okay, let's go with Halen Mar. There you go. So I got my two guys, spending like a little over half as much as she gave me. Oh, whoa. Oh, fixer contacts. Then this is the Nephilim guys. Okay, so let's put that guy back. Burned out mage. What? So I don't realize I thought these guys would have cost a lot more. This guy just in case. El Deuce Winterhawk. Oh, Matthew. Oh, not bad. Aruba, Art, Columinati, Alabrad, Alexi, Levi. Oh, Levi's a weapons master. Some pretty sweet armor. So I'm gonna get. So I have my as my rigger, I think. So brute, assassins. These guys have some more like, straight up. Combat rigger, cyber warrior. So you are a decker. So let's try to get. See, support mage. See, so that he can do a bunch of stuff. Tech mage. Oh, you know, let's get this guy, tech mage. Seems kind of cool. Cool. So that's about 3/4. Not 3/4. 3/4 would have been $3,000, but whatever. It's close enough. It's 52%. Hire these runners and meet Shannon at the NTSB warehouse. Yes, I'm cool with that. Let's go for it. Alrighty. So that was pretty cool. I liked. Oh shit! I was looking down. Return to the docks. You return to the docks to meet Shannon Halfsky. Although the Ripper's latest victim was her brother. Although the latest. Yeah, it was her brother, but Shannon appears cool and professional. Consummate runner by birth, if not by trade. She'll get the job done, and hopefully one of the hearth spirits in her place can point you towards the Ripper. In this place, can point you towards the Ripper. That sentence was like poorly written. I thought I read it wrong at first, but I don't know. That just seems weird to me. Anyways, dealing with spirits can be tricky business, but when they deliver, it's pure platinum. One doesn't have to be a Meridian shaman to summon and control spirits. Anyone with magic talent can do it, but Shannon seems to have a particular connection to the spirit world. As you approach the gate, you know something's not right. The docks, already strange and uncomfortable at night, trigger the need for caution. Then you see it. The guards are missing and the gate's been smashed in. Oh shit! Oh, I can pick. So let's just do all. I'm gonna take one extra thing because I know you have like more than last time I was here. I could pick up a bunch of stuff. So we're just gonna keep it at that. I don't really care about giving these guys anything. To be honest, I kind of want to just keep my stuff with me. So let's go confirm. Game auto saved. All right. Let's see. Oh, he looks funny. About time you showed up. Looks like we weren't the only ones who wanted to take advantage of the situation. Bunch of mercs have locked down the area. I don't think they're here for us though. My guess is there's something worth a bit of coin left in that warehouse. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Damn, I was hoping this would be a milk run. Any chance we can sneak past? Let's go with, damn, I was hoping this would be a milk run. Me too. I figured we'd just have to sneak past a few Lone Star sentries, but I saw at least 4 Mercs out there with bigger guns than Lone Star carries. Shit. Alright, before we get too far into this, I'm gonna end the episode here. So, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment if you liked the video, like it. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Ciao.